wasn't ready yet to go out. Like, I wanted to go, and Micah asked me if I was going. I was like, yeah, but, you know, I feel bad that I didn't get to come.
But, dude, I had one of the best sets I've ever had.
Yeah.
And so
Cool.
Jordan comes out.
Which one was that at?
Comedy on Broadway.
Yeah.
And
like,
so Jordan comes out after I get done my set, and he goes, that was great.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's what you need. Like, well, because I was there. I remember one time I was there, and they did that competition, and like and what her name? Betty is her name, that comes to all open mics.
Jeremiah's girlfriend.
Yeah, his wife. No. Like, basically, no. She went like whatever. What's his name? His son. You know. Scott's son.
Scott, yeah. Garrett.
Garrett, yeah, he won. And then Betty was like, Trina, like she started a whole thing. And I had a good set that time.
You had a good set.
Yeah. Like, I mean.
It was definitely not rigged when Garrett won it.
No, definitely. No,
Not yet.
no, I mean, like, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, you should see the way that Scott introduces someone else, and then his son. It's
Dude.
like he doesn't even get the crowd revved up, no energy at all. And then as soon as he's like, "Well, you're gonna love this," and he gets all into it.
My
and I'm
introduction, out of nowhere, I was like 4th or 5th up. The crowd was really starting to get into it.
Yeah.
And then right before I got up, he goes, "Well, now's a good time to meet our judges," and he takes.
whoa.
Something happened there. I still don't hear anything. It buzzed in, but I don't hear it.
I can hear it, but he might. Yeah.
Turn my channel up a little bit.
Doo-doo-doo.
Still nothing. Oh, there we go.
There, you hear it?
Yeah. Oh, that's strange, man.
It's a little different.
Oh, I see. You're turned way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I met. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm so
Perfect.
glad that I met John. John is doing all
John's the
this
shit.
technical
John's the only
shit.
guy I know that came up to the biggest comic that's in our scene. It's like, you're not funny at all.
Who do you say that to?
Fucking Madison.
Oh shit! Oh, I bet he did. Like, that's the worst thing you could do.
Oh, dude, he the story I heard from him was he come out of nowhere. It was like poking me in the chest. I'm like, Madison.
Yeah.
I poked you.
No, dude, no. But
Yeah.
it was, and then Jeremiah was like, nah, man, I guess Madison went up and was like, hey, I'm going to riff on you. And I guess you were like, yeah, fine, man.
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he started talking to John, and John's like, yeah, you weren't really funny. But Madison
That's
heard
the
was Madison
worst
heard
thing you
this.
can
Well, get
say.
on, yeah, get on.
To a
What Madison heard
comedian.
was, fuck you, Madison.
And I think
Oh, John.
John knows this. He
Don't
knows.
beat us up, John.
Yeah, he's like, oh wait, I got a comment. You gotta put that comment in there.
It was fucking. It's hilarious.
Got me turned. Hold on.
Wait, you got.
It was a misunderstanding. I think.
Yeah, but
he was drunk,
yes.
and I said, "What were you gonna say, man?" I was waiting for it, and he goes, "Oh, you said something about Asian people," and so I was like, "You should be a sumo wrestler." I was like, dude, that's so not funny. I was like, if you're gonna fuck with me, you
Yeah.
better come correct.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, and he was like, you think you're funny? I was like, no, none of us are really.
Oh, my God.
I was like, he's like, how long you been doing it? I was like, not very long. He's like, I can tell.
Oh,
How
shit.
long you been doing it? He's like, 5 years. I was like,
There's something. Yeah, like.
East versus West.
yeah.
Mexicans go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
nah,
Yeah.
but alcohol just ruins everything. That's what it goes to show you.
Man, he is
I was
he is a
drinking too.
phenomenal guy.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure I'll
he hits a plateau, and
Yeah.
if he stays there, you're fine.
Yeah.
One too many, and the drop off
Oh,
is
yeah.
fucking steep.
Yeah. I
But
mean.
he's such a loyal dude. Like he will go to battle for you. Dude.
Yeah.
He got mad. I didn't ask him to help me move.
Oh gosh.
You're like, fuck. I wish I'd have known.
Yeah, that you were all into moving.
I feel like we would be good friends.
He will be, dude.
And I hope
To
so.
be honest, I think
love
that'll
you. Let's
probably
bury
be
the
a
hatchet. If
catalyst.
you ever do this,
Yeah,
don't kill me.
absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
we all, like, whenever a new comedian comes around, we just start sniffing. We're like,
Trying to
you know what I mean?
figure
Like, yeah, because I remember
There's so so many come and so many go. It's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. And like, I remember when I met you, like, remember whenever I was like, do you remember this? You were mad at me for probably a year over it.
About that.
Bro,
I loved you from day one.
It felt like, but like that one time when I went to Cincinnati open mic, and you had posted, you're like, anybody needs a ride? And I was like, and then you said, why didn't you ride with me? And I was like, cause I don't know you and you're kind of creepy.
Yeah, no. Her words were, I didn't want to get raped.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was close. It was close.
But you were like, and you ride with Kathy.
I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that part of it.
But you're like, you'll ride with Kathy, but you'll ride with me.
Yeah, but I found out Kathy has like snacks and shit in her purse.
She does. She gets organic apples, carrots. Like she has different. I've never seen a purple tomato until I met her.
Hell gig. I picked it up last minute. Dave Williams is like, man, I can't make it. It pays $50. It's up in. Oh fuck! It's north of Georgetown. It's where Matt Lempel's from.
Definitely worth the drive. No,
right? Yeah, for $50.
No, yeah.
I was still, I was a year in, so I was taking anything and everything.
Yeah.
And we get up there, and it's 5 people. 2 of them are Matt Lempel's dad.
Yeah.
And mom. His dad's not 2 people.
Yeah.
But,
he could be that.
It's a hell gig. I mean, it's in this big auditorium. There's 5 non-comics. There's the rest of us.
Oh God.
And I'm like, God damn, I could go for some booze. And the next thing I know, I hear the purse open. And a mason jar full of fucking booze gets slammed down in front of me. And she's like, have at it. I didn't even ask what it was.
But,
that could have been Kathy's piss. She could have got the jars mixed up.
Yeah.
And I'm just there chugging her pee.
Yeah, there is a special. There's a special kind of moonshine that you make with a mare's milk.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude.
If you could get me some from Keeneland. I've been trying to get my mom to do it for like 30 years.
I was helping this guy from Spectrum look around. He was trying to find like this cable box or something.
Yeah.
And I stumbled into our booze archive, and it's we have every year the Maker's Mark makes a special Keeneland only bottle. The only people can get are Keeneland.
Yeah.
And they have it from whenever they started to present day, and they have cases of each of it.
Oh, wow.
Locked away.
Yeah.
And it's not a very strong lock.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. My mom said she saw you one time and it looked like you were casing the place.
Oh, I liked that job, but dude, being a security guard sucks because the idea that when you're a security
like Paul
guard.
Blart, like I just want
that'd
you to
be
have
my next thing.
I want you to have a segue.
Oh fucking Christ! No, because we can't have nice shit. Nobody takes care of it.
Yeah. Man,
at least I told the only way I would ever do it because I've been in law enforcement before, which I should not have been. I should not be in charge of
I think that's what creeped me out about you. I was like,
fuck.
you look like my old PO.
Dude, fucking for the first 6 months, with Dave Williams thought I was a cop. And he was like, I just want to hang out with you. I was like, what if I was? What would that? He's like, well, we do crazy shit. And I was like, nobody cares. Man.
Right, like, I was.
Lexington PD's pretty laid back.
Yeah, I saw them one day, and they were all like on top of a bridge. Over by Frankfurt Pike, and it was like 10 of them, and they were doing training, and doing the thing. But I was
the radar gun, or were they just shooting people?
But no, I was gonna take a picture. The radar gun, yeah. Okay. No, but I was gonna take a picture and be like, "Don't jump," just because there was like,
your mama's podcast.
This ain't your mama's podcast. No, I want to have my mom on one of these days. Yes, she is. To deal with me, no, she is. Oh man,
like my mom and your mom ought to get together and be like,
oh yeah,
nominated for sainthood.
Oh yeah, because that's always like that's my favorite episode of Saturday Night Live. Like whenever they have the moms on there, or like I remember Chris Farley's mom being on there and stuff, and okay, so when
imagine if he was alive today.
Oh my God, he'd be huge. No, he'd
like
probably
fat-wise or career-wise?
No, career-wise, he'd be awesome. Like, I always... Yeah, he would have gotten sober.
Well, because now it's fashionable to eat 3 steaks.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, I had this hallucination, which was really kind of cool. Like, Jerry Garcia was always trying to, like, capture, trying to, be not on drugs, right? And so, like, I went to an AA meeting. I shouldn't say this, but we might want to take it out because it's anonymous. Because you aren't going to get sober as Jerry Garcia.
Correct.
Right? So,
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, I had that hallucination, and my friend was like, that's a beautiful thing.
I think what's crazy, and I think we've proven it, like, if Jesus comes back, most likely the government's going to surround his house and burn it down.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, they're not in the mood to hear back from new Jesus.
No, they're not. I mean, anybody who is like trying to, save the world or just be like, be a little nicer to each other, we get rid of them.
Sorry,
so, like,
that
yeah.
does not fit our capitalist model.
Right, yeah. So, like, that's why I got to remember to be assholes sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We got that 3-camera on.
Okay, you got all the cameras. This is like a porno shoot.
This is all for you.
What
What is a porno
What
shoot,
if I
man?
reverse the creepy and like you're like she creeped me out, so I had to leave.
Fuck it, I'm here for the porn.
No, yeah. No, but I think like I'm glad you're here. Seriously.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so glad to
Welcome
see you. I
to
know we were supposed to do this a little bit before. But
Yeah. I had to reschedule, because
all right.
sometimes I have to do that. But I'm really, I'm really hopeful this time. Like, cause
You look good.
yeah, like, and I'm so excited to do comedy and like,
been killing
and
it.
doing it sober.
You has been killing.
Yeah. So like, I just want to keep the score up.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing great.
And like, I know that like
Too bad a lot of comics are degenerates, but at least we can
well,
look out for you.
Yeah. But like, I like. Okay, so
I
like.
made it 20 days sober, and like.
Yeah, I saw you last night. You're like, I fell off the wagon.
Dude, no, yeah.
But that's why it's a wagon. It's a circle. You
Life's
get
a
back
ride,
on.
that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear yourselves okay?
Doing
Yeah.
great. Thanks, John.
Yeah, we can hear it. Go, what's up with John? Oh, yeah, welcome to Insecurity Blanket. I like to do the welcome about halfway in.
Fine, once we get ready.
Yeah. Or, I just don't know. Sometimes you're, like, not even taping, and sometimes you are.
Yeah.
But,
and sometimes I think I am, and I'm not.
Yeah, and I used to have severe paranoia, so I used to be like, he's taping everything we do. Like, I thought you were even taping us in the ride home.
In the bathroom.
Like, when you give me rides
was
in
the
your
drugs,
van,
Trina.
it was the drugs. Man, I just wish that I would have had someone just sit around me and just be like, you're high now. It's the drugs.
Yeah.
Don't repeat.
That's why we're such good addicts. Is that part that a lot of people have that will tell them that.
Yeah.
We gave ours the boot
I'm like,
years
hey.
and years ago.
Right, like, because, and I'm definitely.
I'm good for right now. Thank you. Though.
I've fucked with my mind so much that like I'm on a perma trip. I think.
Sure.
So I'm alright with that.
I like shrooms, okay, but acid was too much for me. Man.
Yeah. I mean, every time the chiropractor pops my back, I
You're
get a little
nice, dude. I
flashback.
wonder if there's old wives' tales like acid stays in your fucking spine for 70 years.
And then they're like, if you get so high up in the air, they said that it'll pop like in an airplane. And I was like,
there can't be too much truth to that.
how many pilots have all of a sudden been like, whoa?
Not many, because that's how they weed them out. They find the most non-fun people to do the most serious jobs, which is fair.
Right, yeah, you gotta.
I don't need to be mayor.
No, yeah, I do. I want to be mayor with the.
I would rule with an iron fist.
If I became a mayor, I would also get a tattoo on my neck.
Dude, I would. My first act as mayor, I would revoke like half the people's driver's license in this fucking town. I hate driving in this town so much.
Yeah, you might be taking one of mine.
So furious. I had to keep blood pressure medicine in my console.
Really?
Oh, dude, fucking.
You get that?
I'm gonna have an aneurysm in the car yelling.
Yeah,
at
well,
I'm the most racist piece of shit. When I'm there. Oh, dude, Asian man. I mean, I go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm normally a nice enough guy.
Yeah, that really gets you heated up.
Oh, fucking! I have no patience. I'm the most impatient person.
See, I don't mind like that. I'm the one that you're like honking at because I'm like, keep on going. I'll let you out. I'll let you out.
Sometimes I'm in that mood, but
yeah,
the traffic lights are so short.
Yeah.
And everyone is so distracted.
Yeah.
If you get 4 cars through a light cycle, you're like, this is all right. But most of the time I pull up, I'm like, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
We're not getting through here on a timely fashion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so.
Y'all spend so much money on equipment, you can't afford heat. Is that, I'm about to put a speaker on fire just to warm up.
Yeah, there was a guy that was one of my friends.
Which I'm glad. I'm normally too hot.
He used to live here. Like,
here?
yeah. Yeah, so like
In the strip mall of a industrial
I
complex?
mean, there's some wooks, I suppose. Like whatever you want. I don't know. I don't know if I like that word because it's been used on me before.
What?
Wook.
Look.
It's like in the
fuck
music
does that
in the it just is like supposed to be like a lazy person that likes music festivals and
wook,
won't
that's
work.
hilarious.
A wook that won't work. You know,
That's
but
funny.
I want to work, but like there's a lot of options to take it. You know, my felonies kind of but eventually I'm gonna get those expunged.
How many felonies do you have?
I've got 2, working on a 3rd. No.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah. Instead of babies, I was
do it.
like, Mom, you can have a little grand felony for Christmas.
Oh, that's funny. Man, I got through my bullshit by the skin of my teeth, but not one felony, not one misdemeanor.
Yeah,
I have
see-
a sparkling record somehow.
Yeah, like all the people that I was in rehab with, like they don't do that anymore. They do diversion, and they try to get you like away from felonies. But when I got in trouble, I was like 19. You know what I mean? So like,
And it's followed you that long.
you can't get them expunged. Oh
What
yeah,
was your first felony for?
the moneymaker.
What was your first felony?
My first felony was possession of controlled substance.
How much to be a felony?
It was 1 methadone.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, and I just didn't have a
That's
prescription.
a felony possession?
Yeah, well, when you got a shitty attorney,
Oh my God! Did you plead? Did you plead down to that?
I pled down to that. Yeah, and then
see, that's the system, man. They hit
Yeah.
you as much as they can to scare the shit out of you, whether you're guilty or not.
and
whether
they're
it's
like,
right
"Do
or
you
not.
want out now? Because if you want out
You can
now,
start
we'll
now.
put you on probation,
We'll
and
let you
we
go
will
out. If
definitely."
you put your foot in the system,
Yeah.
we'll get you out. It'll run you over a few times. And
Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah.
Or you can fight it, and boy, they make your life difficult.
Oh yeah, like I tried to fight, and then I got the second one, which was a burglary charge, which was I was at a hotel. I was working at a hotel, and they asked for towels, and I was on Xanaxes back then and Perk 30s, and so I went up there and I took the money that they had sitting out. You know what I mean? But then. I didn't talk about all this because, I did my time. I paid it.
I paid my debt.
Yeah, so, but anyways, I took the money, and then they came down to the desk, and they were like, all right, so somebody delivered our towels and took $75. And then I immediately wasn't high anymore, and I ran back up to the room and put the money, like, in a bag, and then they found it, and they're like, well, we're going on to the horse park. And then a police officer came and he investigated it. And he was like, she's out on bail for this. She definitely did something. And, I definitely did. But, it's for money that I gave back. You know what I mean? And I had to pay restitution on it twice because I lost the receipt. So I gave back the $75. Then I still got the burglary charge, and I had to pay restitution twice because I lost the receipt. So, it just goes to show you I'm a horrible criminal. You know what I mean? Like, really. So anyway, yeah, but I mean, I did a lot of shit that I didn't get caught for, so, it's even, I guess. But, like, but like I guess, like my, and I'll get those expunged eventually. Actually, I've got like insurance right now,
Right.
or Medicaid, and it says that they'll help you with paying that because it's $500 to send off with a letter, and you have to get it expunged through the governor. So like it's a whole thing.
You have to get Andy Bashir involved in this process?
Yes, yeah. Like it's a process. But
Man, normal people don't understand how fucked up the system is.
yeah.
until
So
you're in it.
normal people are not me. No.
Right.
But no, like, but my
what we love
attorney,
about you,
he's gonna once everything.
And how much does this attorney cost to get this taken care of?
Well, he was $1,200. He was all of my stimulus check. I gave for an attorney.
That's America, baby.
Because I was sitting in jail.
Your economic recovery check.
Yeah, like because
to pay off your
could you
fucking
believe
attorney.
it? Like the whole time I was doing comedy, I was running around in town. I mean, like, they have the shittiest cops because I was running around.
They're
I was
just
posting on Instagram and Facebook.
fuck.
I was like, I'll be right here. I'll probably have a jacket on that says my last name. And they didn't find me till I
dude, they
wrecked my
didn't.
car.
Well,
Like,
I mean, but that's the thing, dude.
they're not into it that
They're
much.
not. Whatever you got, it ain't that big a deal.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
You're not a manhunt worthy person.
No, like, and then
Could you imagine bloodhounds just running the streets and flexing,
looking for me.
Katrina?
Yeah.
She had a coat with her name on it.
I mean,
That way, I
seriously, like,
At
yes.
the open mics?
That they, I mean, I thought I would, like, seriously,
Yeah,
every.
your name was on comedy show
There
posters.
yeah,
and
it was
shit.
on
Like,
posters,
the 30th, 7:30.
and I was always thinking, like,
Show
one of
everybody you
these
know
days
this.
I was gonna get arrested, and
Are they bad cops? Or are you just an awful criminal? They're like, how bad could this get?
I
Let's
know.
just let her run around and
Let's
do
see
this
how,
one.
yeah, and then they're like, all right, it's enough. No, like,
We're at a
I'm-
billboard downtown.
yeah, but like, and even my judge, like, he was. I told him I was doing comedy, and well, maybe wasn't a smart move, but he was like, keep doing comedy. You seem like you're doing all right, you know. And like, that was cool because like, you know, he told me to keep doing comedy. So like, there for a while when I'd go do it, I was like, this is community service. The judge said I had to do it. You know, like, yeah. So. But yeah, I'm done with all that. And
Good.
it just takes me a while. Like my attorney will contact me in a couple years, or I'll have to contact him, of course. He's not gonna remember. But then he'll help me with the expungement. But it has to take
shit.
so much time. So maybe by my 45th birthday, I'll have a
paper
job
off paper?
no, I'm off paper.
I forget that means off paper just means active probation.
Yeah, no, I'm
off
saying,
paper.
yeah, like you have to be off paper for 5 years before you can apply to get those taken off. So, you know, me going on the run for 6 years was just a real fuck up for me. Or you know what I mean? Like I was on the run in plain sight. You know, so yeah. But so have you ever been on the run, Mike?
No. I mean, I had kind of. Like I had the closest I ever came. There was a misunderstanding with an ATM card, and
For whatever your
for
hot,
whatever.
what are your hot nurses?
Nah, a little more complicated than that, but
Okay.
it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And she went and swore it out on me, and for 3 years it went undiscovered. Like background checks to do serious jobs,
Yeah.
nothing, and
Yeah.
then randomly. Like
Yeah.
5 years later, it shows up. I have an active felony warrant. This is a job finds this out.
Oh shit.
Doing their background check. They're like, "Hey, we were gonna remember that job offer we gave you." I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well,
Guess what?
you're not gonna believe this." I'm like, "What?" And so I made a few phone calls. My dad, when he quit being in the corporate world, went and got a law degree late in life.
Yeah.
Did a lot of family law and met some people in that county. I used to work in that county too.
Yeah.
And made some phone calls. We got an expedited. I had to go
nice.
turn myself in.
Yeah. Oh,
And they
that's-
put me on Facebook and shit.
Oh shit. Got
Him.
Yeah.
like 5 years
they said
later.
that got him.
God. 5 years later is not really getting me, man.
Damn.
I volunteered to be out. Like I tried to like dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
My head looked ginormous. Like, he had the worst angle on it.
Yeah.
I looked like
Oh
just
gosh.
got done
Yeah, that's awful.
headbutting my way down there.
So how long were you in?
And I didn't go in. They PR'd me. We knew the magistrate was a nice
Oh,
person that
okay,
I
yeah.
crossed paths with pleasantly
Yeah.
in the past. And
Yeah.
like it you know.
Yeah,
You're
like
talking about- that's what white privilege is.
well, okay, like
Like shit was fixed
yeah.
in a week.
Okay, yeah, cause like
off
see,
my record.
I fucked up.
A lot of favors and a lot of nice things. Man. They're
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, I mean that's
Nothing illegal, but
right. No, yeah,
a
like
lot of shit went to my favor.
yeah, I'm sure. Like I had a letter from my aunt who worked for the Herald Leader and worked for the mayor. You know, so like I had a letter from her, so I'm sure that helps my whole probation
Oh,
thing.
absolutely.
Because you know, yeah, there is white privilege. I just wish I would have known
I mean,
about
there's
it back
privilege,
when.
all kinds of privilege, but that one
Right.
particularly is
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen to a lot of people.
No. Yeah. That's. I know. I fucked up and I didn't.
But
do-
you're lucky too. You've got a safe place to go with your mom. And
Yeah. I love my mom, man.
you've been
She's-
lucky.
Yeah, I have been. Cause
both
like
been.
there was, you know, like I was in sober living with some girls, and you know, like they didn't have anywhere to go, and I was like, I got somewhere to go. Like I felt like I was kind of keeping a bed for somebody that could use it. You know what I mean? Cause like, it's cold outside, and I mean, some people
They're at a
don't.
premium,
Some
that's for
people
sure.
don't even want recovery; they just want to be warm, and they accidentally recover
That's
sometimes.
the depressing part about it. Is like when somebody says, "All right, I've had enough. I want to go get treated."
Yeah,
Good fucking luck finding one that you can get. Everybody's like, "You got $10,000?" It's like, no, I don't have $10,000. That's why I'm coming to you and saying I
right.
need help.
Yeah, see, like,
But they're like, ask your mom. I was like, that's where you think I got the first $10,000. Idiot.
Yeah,
What the
like-
fuck do you mean? Like, pay $10,000 to go to rehab at your lowest point? Who's got 10?
yeah,
Some stupid rich people got it.
yeah. I mean, I
Same odds.
I got Medicaid, so like that's the only reason I've been lucky.
Sometimes women have a little bit easier. There tend to be a little bit more programs that way. But
Yeah.
how long did it take you to find a bed? Or
no,
were you
I mean-
given a bed by a judge?
No, I had a bed because I had went there before.
Yeah.
So, and I got COVID there, and then I didn't get to finish my whole rehab stint, you know? So, like,
that's the one in Indiana you went to?
no, it's not in Indiana. It's,
Did you go to one in Indiana?
it's in South Shore, Kentucky. It's by Maysville and Ashland.
Fuck, that's down there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
it's
places
in the
that
middle.
just got tore up, wasn't it?
No,
That's
Mayfield.
Mayfield. You're
No,
talking about
Mayfield.
Maysville.
Yeah, Maysville and Maysfield are different. But there was a rehab in Maysfield that they were gonna have to come to us maybe, but they didn't end up coming over there. But yeah,
Did you ever see that show Intervention? Did you ever watch Intervention?
yes,
Oh, this shit used to fuck with me. I used to hate that show.
I
But it
used
always
to-
was hilarious. They're like, all right, we're going to fly you to this.
yeah,
Yeah. And they're like, here, we're going to give you some Lortab to get you through. I'm like, what? I was in the back of a bus. I'm like, this is
yeah,
some
yeah.
bullshit.
No, I mean, I thought like
Flown away and
I
shit.
always thought like. You know, if I didn't have money for rehab, I would be like, sure, y'all can watch me use for a couple of days. And, like, I'll pretend that I don't know what's
Yeah, what
up.
the fuck?
'Cause,
Like, at
who-
this point, season 5, everybody's like,
yeah,
wait a
because
minute.
that's all they play in jail is intervention. Like, you know what I mean? So, like,
Really?
yes, that's okay.
Yeah, they definitely limit.
And then and
Not a
then
great cable
while
package,
while
it
you're
can't.
there, you're gonna see Gone in 60 Seconds. You're gonna see Bad Boys.
Yeah.
You're
We had
gonna-
movie night. When I worked at the jail, we had movie nights on Friday and Saturday night, and people looked forward to that like it was the best. Like, if you didn't start right at 9, they'd be hitting their fucking
Right.
boxes like, hey, man, what time's the movie night start? I'm like, you give a fuck about Toy Story 3 that much?
yeah, but
They're
it's
like,
something,
yeah, it's not the TBN, and
It's
it's not
like, yeah.
fucking daytime.
we've all sat
Regis and
around.
Kathy Lee.
Yeah,
I mean, they're most of them are in there having to fuck dudes. So like,
Nah, that don't happen as much as you think it
no, like it's not
Not
a
at the jail, though.
it's not
yeah,
a free for all.
That's
No,
more prison.
yeah, that's
No, well, I mean, dude, they got this thing called PREA, and that's all you hear about the entire fucking time you work
Yeah.
there. And it's like, how much fucking was going on before everybody was like,
What'd you say?
Priya.
no more fucking. We're putting
No
their
more-
foot down.
yeah, like
PREA?
they're not
It's the
just here
Prison
to
Rape
fuck.
Elimination Act. It's a statute. And like, you come into jail as a prisoner, we're gonna make her sign 2 or 3 things that say, this is what happens if you get raped, or if you think you're gonna get raped, blah blah blah. As
Yeah.
workers, we go through classes monthly, and it's just a big, like, dude, people don't fucking jail no more.
No, yeah, like
Everything's designed to.
this one girl.
I mean, you can pull it off, but you're not gonna.
Yeah, this one girl grabbed the other one's
Some
boob.
guy don't want it. You're not gonna pull it off. Somebody's gonna notice.
Yeah, like one girl grabbed another one's boob. She didn't like her, so she got
Yeah,
her
for sure.
she got her sent out to another pod.
A lot of
I was
times
like,
people would lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I tell you, dude, guy officers are dumber than fuck. We lost a bunch to fucking inmates. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
really?
It's like, that's why I love that. Like NA, they go, why you don't? This is why you shouldn't find love in NA, is because you wouldn't go to bankruptcy court looking for a fucking business partner. You don't come
Exactly.
here looking for this shit. It's
Yeah.
like, what did you think?
Yeah,
I mean, how
like-
did this end in your head?
Yeah, like
Y'all drove off into the sunset. You're like, man, I'm glad them two made it. I'm glad them two made it. Love in a prison cell.
that little jail baby.
Right, dude, it happens.
I know, like I've seen what is it? Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, when I first started
No.
at the jail, I watched these 2 guys fucking run a Walmart. These 2 officers, dude. People were just oblivious for a little bit, and then you could finally they busted them. But
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, like there was when
people
I-
do a lot of stupid shit for $1,500.
Oh yeah, I was in drug court and there was a guy that you could go. This was when I was like 20. You could pay him $50 for a clear urine screen. So like I never did it, but then he ended up going to jail for it.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was just like, like it's hard to mess with criminals before all of a
The
sudden
urine cops.
you're like, I'm a criminal now. So you know what I mean? Like, because they say that the brains of an officer and an addict are so similar.
substance abuse in first responder roles is so prevalent. It's crazy. The
Yeah.
lineups that are there. And the
Yeah.
coping mechanism is the
Right,
same.
like I mean, you saw a bunch of like shit,
Being traumatized and
Yes.
witnessing trauma is not that awful different.
right, yeah, because I mean, I know a guy. There was a guy in
Cops
rehab.
drink. They're fucking dude. 90% of the cops I knew growing up, like when
Yeah.
I was a young paramedic and stuff, power drinkers.
Yeah, because like
Fighters, they'd like to fight. They
Yeah.
like to fucking raise hell.
yeah, there was a guy that had
Some
to
were bullied
respond.
pussies, but not many of them.
Yeah, he responded to a car wreck, and it was his fiance, and she was beheaded or
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean-
I guess it's not beheaded, decapitated.
Being a paramedic,
Beheaded sounds cooler.
Yeah,
I was a paramedic
like-
in my hometown for the first 7 years. I was a paramedic,
yeah,
and I ran good friends. I had
right.
one of my best friends. Her sister got killed one random night, and it was
Oh shit.
I love that girl.
Yeah.
But her sister was a super nice girl too,
Yeah.
and just changed everything. Her address had changed. We had to go look them up, and
Oh man.
I was in the parking lot when they knocked on the door and shit.
Oh man.
Not good.
Yeah. No, that's awful.
Now that I took the air out of the room.
Yeah. No, and then there was a cop in my hometown who used to buy pills from all
dude.
the kids like that I grew up with were like we sold him our pills and then he pulled us over, took all our pills.
Yeah. Look
and I
up.
was like, I never fucked with him, but because he was a cop.
Sure.
But everybody else was like, oh no, he's cool with me. But I'm like, until he's not, you know what I mean? Until he's withdrawn and he's like, I'm gonna pull one of these motherfuckers over.
Dude, up in,
Like-
in West Virginia, he wasn't a real cop. He was kind of like a process server, and he transported prisoners back and forth. But they let him wear like a sheriff's outfit and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like the under sheriff's son. And
Okay.
dude, he was running a prostitution ring and a
Yeah.
fucking drug fucking cartel kind of, not a big
Yeah.
one, but
Right, like, but
he had
enough.
5 or 6 idiots that
Yeah.
did his bidding and
Yeah,
made
I
some
mean-
money. It's like, fuck, dude. It just went on for years before they busted.
Right. Yeah. Like, and when you see that show Justified, you're like, okay, that's about right.
I've never watched that show.
You never watched it?
watched
I used to
Justified.
watch it with my ex.
It takes place around.
Yeah, well,
Kentucky,
it
maybe?
takes place, but like they even like put an L8 bottle in it, like a returnable one. Yeah, yeah. So I was
I
like,
fucking hate L.A.
I love L8, but I'm from
Cherry
Winchester.
L.A. I like.
Oh, that
That
tastes
shit's
like
delicious.
medicine.
Fuck you. That shit tastes amazing. That's the best cherry soda ever made.
I don't. I
The regular L.A. is garbage. There's
You
no
know-
bubbles in it.
oh
It's
no,
flat as fuck.
it's that swamp water.
And I love, this is no coincidence that I'm drinking ginger. I love ginger ale.
Yeah,
There's
but
Verner's is
L8's
the best ginger ale.
L8's not ginger ale though. It's like it's
What the fuck is it?
it's something different. It tastes like ginger ale and
In
Mountain
water.
Dew.
No, it tastes like ginger ale and tap water.
It probably is.
It's watered down flat. It's this in 5 days being underneath my seat, getting rattled around in the summer heat.
Well,
that is L.A. regular.
I mean-
but cherry is a gift from the heavens.
Yeah. Have you had the orange creamsicle?
No, I don't like that shit.
Okay. I
I
man,
like dreamsicles, but I don't want to drink one.
I had a dreamsicle moonshine one time.
I've
Oh
been
my
through
god.
the second fucking person to say that in 2
Oh
days.
my god, it was so good. You know, I can't partake anymore, but if I ever find some, I'll get you some.
No, dude, don't ever fuck with that shit. You keep it far away from the riffraff.
No,
as possible.
I am. Yeah, like
If for no other reason, your comedy is 1,000 times more consistent in about not even a month at this point.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Your comedy has taken 15 leaps you couldn't take sober.
Oh yeah, no, like
You're killing it right now.
well, I mean,
And your riffing is fucking sharp. You're doing
yeah,
really
yeah.
good
I
off
got
the cuff.
Yeah, I gotta be like that, or you know, that's because that's what I'm getting sober for. Is comedy. And I know that might seem crazy, but you understand.
Dude, comedy is the single greatest thing that's happened to me outside of my wife and kids and
Right? Yeah.
stuff like that. But I mean, I wonder how my life would have been different if I found it 10, 15 years ago.
Right, yeah.
Would it have been? I think it'd been enough of a buzz that I wouldn't need
Yeah.
much else.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I
I
like.
do like to drink too much doing comedy. That's something that's gotta.
Yeah, yeah. But you know,
fucking
you can work
change.
on that because you know we're.
Yeah, I took a big
we're-
long break. I took 20 days. which I've
Yeah,
never done,
it's
but
nice to do breaks. You know, even
It's
if
necessary.
you. Yeah, yeah. Because well, you got to build up your tolerance again.
No, dude, I went from not drinking and started.
I can't hear myself anymore.
I dropped before I started comedy. I dropped 100 pounds. I was working out 3 times a week, and I was down to like 220. But no matter how much weight I look, I still look like a schlubby fat. It's awful. It's a curse. But
Can you? No.
I can't hear myself, so.
did you push something out?
I mean, I can hear you.
I hear her just fine. Yeah,
hold on.
but
Okay.
I'm hearing.
Oh,
Her.
I hear it now. Yeah.
Maybe.
I
Some of these chords suck ace.
Nah,
okay.
it's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna.
yeah. I had lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
More of that is drinking and comedy.
Yeah.
Because you're traveling late, you're eating a shit food out of
Yeah.
gas stations at 2 a.m, trying to go home, and you're tired as fuck.
Yeah. See, like I'm setting goals this year. Like,
Yeah.
So like I wanna be on some showcases. You know what I mean, and do that
That's-
kind of thing because I always make my own. But like, you know, and a lot of I'll probably still do that too.
Right.
But you know, I just wanna like I guess get better than I have been, and you know, because I got really complacent, and also was really
What
fucked up. You know, like because I listened to some of my audio. Like I used to like just be tweaking and like go the fuck off, and some of it's good, but like I just gotta like put it in there. You know what I mean? And but I can't listen to it sometimes. Like sometimes I want someone else to like. I wish that someone else would play them for, I don't know why.
It's hard listening to your own voice.
Yes, it
That
is.
shit sucks.
Yeah.
Especially in this context where not only are you being critical of how you sound, but you're being critical of what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. I hate listening to myself.
Yeah. Well, see,
I got away from doing it. I did it a lot, and then I need it because sometimes
Yeah.
I don't remember
I listen
a certain
back.
line or something I said
Yeah.
I want to remember.
Yeah, like I listen
back
back,
in the habit.
and you gotta, and I catch where people are laughing, and a lot of times it's not where I thought they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you hear it back, it's completely different, I think, than how you hear it on stage.
Yeah. So
It's never as good as you remember,
no.
and it's surprising in spots.
Yeah. Like, and I remember one time I did really good at pivot, and then I like tried to play that back, and like I tried to recreate it in so many ways, and like I introduced Paige at the beginning, so then I was like trying to get Paige to go on stage, so just so I
you
could
can
do
have
it
it. I got
exactly
it.
like
I
that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like I was trying to recreate, and then at the end. At the end, like there's you're talking to me and you're like, you know what? I think you said something about having a gun or something up on stage, and I was like, I don't think that's where I wanted to go with it.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Mike, how long have you been doing comedy?
It'll be 4 years in April.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
4 years in
awesome.
April,
What was the first open mic you did?
Do you remember Rose and Jim's?
Yes,
Josh Sardom's
my
room?
mom's friend. She owns that place.
No shit.
We could go back there
Oh,
if you
dude,
want.
fuck that. I'm good.
We can recreate that
I'm
moment.
good. No, I met Josh Sardom at Comedy on Broadway.
Yeah.
And he was one of the first comics I saw, and he looked very polished.
Yeah.
And I remember going, God damn, that dude fuck with comedy.
Yeah.
And I introduced myself to him, and he was super, super nice. And he's like,
Yeah.
well, quit talking about it. Because I've always wanted to do it.
Right. Yeah.
The 2018, I made it my New Year's resolution. I was like, I'm going to lose good, try it.
Yeah.
And tried to get on Comedy on Broadway, and Scott snubbed me several times. And
Yeah.
my dude's like, let's just go check it out.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we went, and I was like, holy fuck. And then I met
Yeah.
Josh. He's like, come to Rose and Jim's. And before I got up, he's like, all right, guys, this is his very first time doing comedy. And he looked at this lesbian biker, and he goes, and whatever her name was, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He's like, you leave him alone. And I got up, and they gave me some pity laughs. And
Yeah.
it was the best feeling in the world. And then I got the shit kicked out of me 2 nights later at the Twisted Court.
What do you mean?
I forgot everything. I was going to say,
yeah,
Judy Rainbow's like, oh, honey, I think you're done. I think it's over. And I'm like, yeah.
You're about right.
That's a goddamn loser.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like,
I mean, it went on for a minute. I tried to have recall. And
What's-
that's why I've
is that your
carried-
worst bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I've always had a set list there for after.
See, I
Everybody's
can't.
like, what would you do with those set lists? I was like, I'm not doing that set list.
Yeah. Well, like that's smart. I mean, I don't.
I'm over making excuses. I'm over everybody going, you shouldn't do it. I'm like, like,
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Like the way you
Eddie
do
Vedder
it,
uses a set list. Goddamn.
Yeah,
You can tell Pearl Jam he's fucking wrong.
right? Yeah. No, I mean,
I've seen Tom Segura use it.
No, dude.
Right over here.
Dude.
yeah. So like,
Janine, one of my favorite specials growing up was Janine Garofalo's. God damn, the name. I just lost the name of it. But she comes out and she's wearing her fucking Janine Garofalo black turtleneck. And
Yeah.
Sits her fucking set list down on the stool and fucking proceeded to kick ass for an hour. So.
yeah. Well, it's just there
And
if you
Sarah
need
Silverman
it.
had one when she was on the Larry Sanders Show, and she's pretending to be a writer, and she does her stand-up set. There's a spot where it's looking behind her into the crowd, and it's got
Yeah.
her set list on a cue card. So it's like they even use it. They're even
Yeah,
mocking
yeah.
that right there. Fuck it.
No, I
Use
need.
the set list.
I agree because I've noticed.
Do you use the set list?
I don't, but I that's what I'm gonna
Good for
try.
you.
I'm gonna try to do because I'm actually trying to like practice more of my jokes and see what I can take out and
Sure.
what I'm gonna keep. But like I've been trying a bunch of new stuff, and of course when I was all tweaked out, it was all new.
New to you, definitely. Right?
New to me. No.
Definitely new to you.
But and then I definitely am finding where people are laughing at me and not with me,
rough.
or laughing with me and not at me. But I used to say I can't tell the difference, but I can now.
I
Like,
mean,
so that's good.
I mean,
Progress, man.
inflated all of it. Yeah, like
Well, I mean, yeah,
you would have nights, man. You'd kill, and then
Yeah.
and then sometimes
come out
you'd be killing, and then you just take it.
sharp
way the
left
fuck over
turn.
here. Like, oh, how the fuck did we get here?
Yeah,
But you're funny. You're
Thank
funny.
you.
You've really started to sharpen your edge more and more.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
and you're killing.
I think.
And that's a good goal to have. Start showcasing it.
yeah.
That's a reasonable goal.
Yeah, and I mean, well, also I got to get a car.
Well, I mean, listen. You
That'll
keep doing
come-
what you're doing. People get you rides to shows.
Yeah.
and
Well, yeah, like, cause
I don't care to. help
but
you
yeah,
get to
I'm gonna
shows,
get a
too.
car. Eventually. I've got I have a lot of jobs lined up. I've worked at that gas station for a little while, but I'm like,
What's been your favorite job? You've had a few jobs.
I've
since
had
I met
a
you.
ton of jobs.
What's been your
Like,
favorite job
My favorite
in
job,
the last 3 years?
my favorite job, which I fucked
And
up.
how long did you keep?
Okay, my favorite jobs. Okay, the last few years. One is girls burritos
Sure, you said that
because
before.
because they have Bob Ross hour,
That's cool.
and they also were like, if you could write down our our daily specials on the chalkboard and really use the artistic touch.
Yeah.
And for 2 hours, I got paid to just draw on a chalkboard while
I
Bob
forget
Ross
that
was.
you're a very talented artist.
No,
Yes.
I'm not. I can
I'll
just
let you
make
draw.
stick figures.
Maybe do you knit or something? Don't you have like a? I thought you did something
No,
artsy.
I have no other hobbies but this. Can you tell?
Well,
no.
I don't do it either. I don't do shit.
I mean,
I
I-
do comedy and I
Yeah, I mean, I like
go to work as I have to. And
I
then
like
do
music.
comedy.
Like I used to go to music festivals, but I think I'm out on that right now. Just
You'd be
because
surprised. I bet you find a lot. There's a big sober contingent.
there is. Yeah, I just haven't found him
those
yet.
places.
But
You haven't been looking for him. Either.
no, I ain't been. But
But you're right. Maybe chill.
yeah.
And definitely right now, where you're throwing yourself into your comedy, that's about as good as outlets you're going to find.
Yeah.
It's as therapeutic as anything else. and
It is.
It's
yeah.
challenging, so it occupies your time.
Right, and I mean,
And it gives you the feel goods enough to get you from time to time.
yeah,
To do it.
yeah, and I mean, I think like whenever Joey Diaz was like, I was like, I listened to his podcast and like. Basically, he was saying like it's good to be high the first couple of years, kind of because then
Man,
you can bomb and
I
like not
found-
kill yourself.
Joey
Probably.
Diaz is so high all the time.
dude.
Like he's
Oh,
They
I
talk
know,
about
but
the
like,
monster doses he takes, like weed wise. It's like Jesus.
yes,
Christ,
I know, but like,
edible ones.
oh yeah, but like it is for pain. I mean,
But there's something to be said
like.
for the right feeling of getting up on stage.
Right,
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be drugs involved.
Well, no, I don't even. I don't
Just
see
that,
weed as a
this
drug.
well,
But see, like,
I'm with you, but I think the
I know-
state's still shitty.
I
about it.
know, no, I'm just saying
That's
that
what
I don't.
sucks. Like, if
yeah.
everybody get on board and everybody just say, let's just move past this. Like, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, man, if we only found a way to find a couple $1 million more a year, we'd be better off. You're like, the weed will make you
Yeah.
10 times better. Oh, man, if there's only a way. It's like, well, the weed part. I'm like, oh, hold
No,
on. But
yeah,
if we
yeah.
only had a way. It's like, dude, sell fucking weed. It'll make you
Say-
so much money.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
God
was.
damn, dude, America's
just
It's rough.
It is, but we're actually pretty.
Logically,
we're
though,
safe.
we're great in certain aspects, and we're
Like
insanity in other aspects.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The
fucked
fact
up.
that the middle class consistently votes against itself and fights amongst itself to the point where nothing gets accomplished.
Yeah,
That we just sit here.
I always thought it was
happy to have crumbs while everybody else eats cake.
I always thought it was weird that that kids they can't they cannot bring peanut butter sandwiches in. You know what I mean? But then
why are they going
somehow
around
they
wiping
get
these sandwiches on other kids? I
but
don't understand
I know,
how it got to that point.
But somehow now it's like
peanut butter way messier
how did
than
they
it used to be?
But I'm saying, like, how do they get guns in? But they're like, oh, this peanut butter, we're going to confiscate
it. I'm sure peanut butter sneaks its way in there as much as guns does. But
yeah, you think?
We just do a poor job of recognizing guns in this country.
Yeah.
We don't give them the respect and
they
deserve. We trivialize the shit out of them on games and TV and guns of blades. But I carry a gun at work, and I'll tell you this: I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
I shot a gun twice, and I loved it.
I like firearms. I'm proficient with firearms. The job definitely, I think, dictates it at times.
We
have a crazy job. We're not allowed to talk about what all happens there, but it's a crazy place. Dude, I mean, just last week there was an incident where I was like, shit, this could be something huge, and I'm like, I don't make enough money to be in something huge. That's why I kept telling that guy, I was like, dude, why are you doing this? This is nuts.
So just stay there for a while, get some blackmail going.
Like, well, and then like, were you there last night with Stick Guy?
Oh yeah, Oh shit! Okay, sorry.
Oh, we got a band coming in.
Well, there's a discrepancy in the schedule. Yeah, so the guy from last night, right? That I said he was a hobo without his bow. You know, like he just had that stick.
We got it. So I saw him struggling with not struggling, but the owner was like trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So I walk out there. And he's just twirling that stick, man.
Like he's playing. Yeah,
like, dude, what are you doing? And then like he starts like he was trying to cast spells on me.
That stick was his best friend.
It's crazy. Yeah. And we tried to be very conscientious because it was like obviously, he was not having a good day.
No, yeah.
And he's like, I just wanted to do comedy, and I'm like,
he wanted to. He was gonna do it
for sure.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, I want to watch, and it's like, dude, you're sitting there with headphones in, you keep moving around, you're making people very uncomfortable with that stick.
Yeah.
He kept scratching his head with the stick and twirling his headphones with the stick. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
So what's up? Do we have to cut? Okay.
They have rehearsal, but I mean,
by the time
we're done,
we'll be ready to roll.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. This is a cool space. I didn't know there was a cooperative happening here.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. I was like, damn, she's got a nice little.
Yeah.
He's at Studio 7. I was like, all right, what time's the car get here to pick me up? I waited a long time. There's no car.
No, man, no.
Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you all. Very helpful. I was like, maybe they meant 340 because it's like 300 and this building says 320 on the side.
Yeah, we're not so sure on that.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But it got me here, then my GPS was like, this is ish. And I'm like, God damn it. So I drove around.
When you leave, it'll change the address again. No.
It might. I mean, definitely, there's no 304. Right?
Well, I don't know.
We jumped from 300 to 320. I was like, well, we're fucking missing a bunch of numbers real quick.
Yeah. Well,
but it's all good.
Yeah. So.
Are you originally from this area?
No. I'm from West Virginia.
So he's got his shirt on. Yeah.
It's my. I love it's a love-hate relationship with that place, but it's filled with some of the greatest people in the world. There's people say it's stupid. There's some idiots, but there's idiots here.
Right? Yeah.
Most people are just cool, hardworking, trying to get by in a place that is increasingly hostile every year. I mean, it's just a rough place to live. Money's low, drugs are high.
Yeah.
But it's a nice place. I love it up there.
I want to play out in. I want to play.
Beautiful.
I want to play Morgantown.
Doing like band or comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like.
But how did you get? You're not on the mic. Nobody's hearing you.
What's that?
There you go.
Yeah.
You
get
might
your
have
mic
to.
in.
I'm about to say they might have been inaudible. But I didn't know you did music. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, he does music. Yeah, because Well, I've been
You
trying to.
seem musically inclined. What do you play?
Guitar. I just turn it up really loud, like in Scream. And
That's what I do with my comedy.
yeah.
I'll yell them into submission.
Yeah, we play around. I'll come. We're playing the Burl.
Are
Nice.
you? Hell yeah!
Congratulations.
That's
Fuck yeah,
awesome.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
I think I'm not gonna say much, but we're playing in March.
Nice.
Okay. I
don't know all the
Congratulations.
details.
man.
You don't know the date yet.
When was
We're opening up for a like old school local artist that has
Okay.
a new album, and we're opening
Nice.
up.
Ooh.
See, I know
party,
his.
so-
I know
Nice.
his first open mic because he tried to beat up Madison. But
Yeah.
your first open mic was when? Because you did comedy before I did comedy.
Did I?
Yeah.
Ooh. So I've been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah, you're about
But
to-
my
yeah.
first open mic was at Soundbar,
Okay.
and
Is that the one Josh ran there too?
yeah, and it was
run a
Will
lot of shit
Will
in town.
somebody, I can't remember his name, but we're still friends on Facebook.
Remember Will Kushner?
Yes, he was great.
Wow, what the fuck
Oh
happened
my
to that
god,
guy?
I loved him, and he
What the
was.
fuck happened to him?
I don't know, but he was like his
He go back
joke.
to DC or
his
something?
joke where he's like, I look the kind of guy that kisses his dad on the
lips.
mouth.
God damn it, dude.
And he did. He
Oh,
looked
dude.
just
Oh, my
like a
God.
guy.
He was so funny, and he was kind of like I remember trying to like hang out with him a little bit and try
Oh,
to chill.
yeah.
And he's just
He's on a
he's
different.
there to do comedy, and he goes home and he takes these notes. And dude, you talking about for a guy? I think he's been doing it about the same time as me
Yeah,
and
what
you.
happened to him?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, I tried
But
to reach
do you remember how
out
he
to
would
him.
warm up? He would have to leave the area,
And
he
he-
would go
he'd
back, I guess,
listen headphones
especially
in.
at the Laughing Post.
Yeah, he would always be back
In
by
the
the
bathroom
bathrooms.
with his like music blaring. And
Yeah.
it was like the Oak Ridge Boys or whatever.
Like out loud blaring, or like in his.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can hear it.
But like, yeah, he would just like
He had
sit
music
there.
turned up and going through his.
And yeah,
comedy
oh my
book.
gosh, and he did look like and he was like, he said he was a male Ellen DeGeneres. Oh my
It's
gosh.
funny though. It's funny watching different comics warm up to get ready to go.
Yeah,
That's
no,
been
'cause
one of the most
everybody-
surprising things is how serious some people. I mean, we all should take it. But
Yeah, I
like,
know.
It's like, all right, I'm here to have a good time, and
I
I'm
don't
also, I
hear
want to go through. I
nothing.
want to fucking crush, and you start going through.
I don't hear it.
I feel bad because a lot of times.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, shit.
Can you hear me?
Push your. I hear you fine.
Is
It's
that
your.
fine? Is that okay?
It's the way.
Can
What
you hear
is-
now?
You keep pulling on it. I think.
I think
Whoa.
it's your headphone cable.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm.
It's connected to that little extender, kind of like shaking.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Got it? Is it working? No, I don't fucking know.
Keep this part in. No.
This is hilarious.
This is technical. Can you hear it
Technical
now?
difficulties.
Try now.
Well, I'm trying to.
She's trying to get to the.
I'm cutting
extender.
in and out, but I'm here.
Hold on.
But like, yeah, I did that open
How about
mic.
now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you
It's
hear
not
yourself?
your. It's not
No.
your microphone. It's your headphones.
It's the headphones. Okay.
Can you hear yourself or not?
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I hear.
Okay.
Yeah, so like my first open mic. Yeah, and I brought.
At Soundbar.
I brought my friend with me, and she like was on her phone the whole time
Yeah.
and was like talking. And since then, I've had her come to comedy shows, and that's the only
Yeah.
way she does a comedy show is she like interrupts and
That's
shit.
funny.
And I was
Who
like,
is it?
it's my friend Ronnie. Like she goes to Pivot all the
Oh, yeah, I
time,
know Ronnie,
and
yeah.
I've seen her heckle at least 15
Yeah,
comics.
she's funny. She's the
And I
short
was-
black hair girl, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Ronnie.
Yeah. I love Ronnie.
I don't think I've met
But like
her.
she's not.
She's cool.
She's cool. And
She's one of the regulars at Pivot.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
been
she
coming
is.
to Pivot shows for a long ass time.
Yeah,
And then
so,
we started
like-
charging money, and she quit coming like everybody else. Did. God damn.
oh
We're still-
really?
Oh fuck.
Is that why the attendance is down? You think? I mean,
well, I mean, COVID was the biggest kick in the balls.
yeah.
Going from 75 people a show to fucking 30
Yeah.
has been bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Pivot
I
was
under-
kicking so much ass.
Right,
for
last
so
time I was
long.
there,
It's
right-
still a good show. We still put 40 people in seats, but
Yeah.
our mojo is going.
Yeah. No, I mean, I
We got written up in Tops, like that Tops magazine.
Did
came,
it?
Did an article on us, and
Oh, that's
it was
cool.
like it was great. And fuck, dude, it just kept getting bigger. People would rush in and take tables, and
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we could set up, and it's like, God, this is
Wow.
crazy. Oh, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, like
I made another comic horribly mad by asking him to move his seat once.
who?
I don't know.
Okay. No, Rayan. Last time I
He
was
got mad
there.
as fuck 'cause I asked him to move for that.
It was Rayan that was there, and he killed,
dude.
and then
Rand's a killer.
yes, like everybody.
Rand's arguably one of the best
but it was
comics
it was in one of that. It was in a small room. It was in the small room, and it's so much better to do it in a small room than to do it outside.
I'd rather
I know
do it in a
that
small room with few people than in a big room with a bunch of people and only a handful give a fuck. That we're
right?
talking.
Yeah, I know. Like, but I mean, I like it there. I remember like when I remember doing comedy there once for a showcase, and like I was bombing at the beginning, but then I
do that
got
all the time. That's the only place I bomb.
But then I learned how to. I got a laugh, and then I turned it around, and that's what I was like. That helps me turn around like the way I think about my day. Like if I'm having a shitty day and it starts out, I'm like, wait a minute, I can turn this thing around. You know what I mean? Because I know how to do it with comedy. So like why can't I do it with like my attitude? You know what I mean?
Oh, you can absolutely.
And,
I'm a big believer in this, man. Like positive visualization. If you think about it and you want it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I want to have eventually I want to do a comedy and music festival.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
like
absolutely with
and
you.
I want
Comedy at Pivot's working on that as we speak.
Really?
Without music, it's gonna be a
like a comedy festival.
comedy festival.
Yeah, see, like
best of Lexington most of the time, and then
that'd be cool.
Close it out with
Yeah.
There's so many goddamn good comics around here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
In Lexington, we got some young kids coming up that are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they do. And
I keep calling them kids. I don't know
no,
why
but
I'm calling
I
kids.
like
Grown ass.
I love doing
grown
open
men,
mics because
Except Luke
because
still thinks
they
underage.
they show up. I mean, and I've met so many people like doing that, and like when I used to do open mics for like
you meet the best people doing comedy.
Yes, yeah, like
you meet all kinds. There's some
I remember
crazy people in them.
I miss like the open mic, the Micadelic ones.
Dude.
Those are like one time I was on stage and there was a guy behind me, in the parking lot slitting his wrist.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's no. Yeah. I get
swear. And I was like, and of course me,
Dude.
I went out there. I was like, is this ambulance is there? And I was
I've
like,
seen.
but he was a
Micadelic
musician, turned 27,
But the one
and
at
was
Patchen
like,
the one at Patchen was so good and very pivotal in my comedy because it made me quit giving a fuck every time you're up there. Like, not every mic is going to be make or break.
Right.
Some of it's just for getting up there's sake.
Yeah.
And Pivot or Patchen was perfect for that. Dude.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
But I always had to fucking follow Mason Doodle.
Oh gosh.
And he is the most high energy dude.
Yes, he is.
Ever.
And he's and he always had that dick print that I was like, I can't listen to.
Evidently that dude's hog is fucking massive.
Well, I mean, he wears
he's evidently got
sweatpants
the biggest
with
cock in the world. But he talked about
What's his name again?
Mason Doodle, the human noodle.
Mason Doodle, the human
Yes,
noodle.
He was his claim to fame is he used to be able to climb through a tennis racket.
Yeah.
And then you see that dick imprint, and you're like, is it 2 acts? Is there like a intermission between you and your huge fucking cock?
Wait, he would do what with a tennis racket?
He could climb, he could squeeze through a tennis racket.
Yeah,
His body?
His whole
Yes.
body.
Oh, so he was like
But this
super
dude had a
skinny.
dick that was,
Yes.
honest to God, a quarter of his leg.
I mean,
Like-
tall, skinny guys, a
Oh,
lot
dude.
of times have hogs.
Which are your favorite of the hogs, John? Who's got the best hog?
in town.
I'm trying to. I just started thinking of all my.
Trina's like,
friends.
well, I'll go A to Z real quick.
I just started thinking of all
There's
my
Alberto's, but it's kind of fatty. You can go down to Alessandria,
Okay, I gotta
get
undo
down to
this.
Malachi.
You
Is
know,
that thing sucking or what?
I
Oh,
believe,
damn. I
you
feel
know,
bad for your headphones.
I don't know what I'm doing with the headphones, but can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
But you can't hear you.
I mean, I've always considered myself a real down to girth guy or lady.
down to girth.
down to
the
girth.
girth guy. Down
I'm
the
not.
girth
I'm a
girl.
lady. Or that's what I try
You
to
only
tell
sit
people.
on Dick's side saddle, right?
Right, with my skirt on.
I gotta write that down. Only read Dick's side saddle.
Man. So yeah. On the way here, I saw that there was a big knife show at the Clarion, and I was thinking about going up there and bringing a gun to a big knife show.
That's the old adage, right?
Yeah. No, I'm not allowed to have guns because I'm a felon. It's probably good though. I think I heard
Can you vote? You
I heard
can't vote,
Sarah
right?
Silverman say no comedian should be allowed to buy a gun.
That's fair.
But of course, you can have yours because you are a security guard. But I mean, yeah,
Highly trained.
highly trained.
I was the
You were-
I graduated Wednesday, class of 345.
Yeah,
I was a salutatorian. I didn't.
Are you really? Of your class?
How do
No,
you?
John, there was no class. They're just like, gun check.
He's so gullible.
Velcro badge check. I'm like, let's do
always
this.
like-
I believe everything people say.
I tell it like every
Well,
time.
going
it's
around
like,
that
it's like,
around
what,
comedy
really?
will either kill you or make you the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I used to. Yeah, yeah. For some
But
reason,
I tell you this, local comedy is a lot more entertaining than you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this place is great.
yeah, I like it. I
We're
mean,
coming around mic wise, and
yeah. I think if we
got
get
younger kids.
we get more mics. I like talking to the younger kids because, or they did that whole interviewing thing afterwards last night with McGregor.
I like him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
so goddamn funny.
Yeah, he is.
Him and Luke and Evan are very, very funny kids.
Yes,
I keep calling them kids. They're not kids, but
but no, but they.
Alex Hernandez is another one that's really, really
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
into his own.
Yes, he's good. He's good at doing the shows for sure.
I mean, when
He's
he started
in
out, he got hot.
presentation.
He started out hot. People liked him. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's such
yeah.
a good-looking kid. He's very charismatic. And-
Yes, and he's a dancer.
And then
so
one day he goes, I need to be writing and shit. And it's like, yep. And he started writing.
yeah,
No, he's writing
yeah.
jokes and-
I looked back and I had his first.
I think he did a Down syndrome joke last night, though. So I was like,
Hey,
"Ooh,
yeah, yeah.
Bro. I was like, you're gonna learn that lesson the hard way.
Yeah, yeah. You
You
know,
gotta be way better at telling jokes than with that shit anymore. You
Yeah.
gotta be real goddamn clever, and you can't just hit them second
Yeah.
line in. It's like,
No.
now what did I mention? I was like,
oh no.
We've
yeah,
all
yeah.
taken that ball to the
Yeah,
nuts
I've
before.
I've said the R word and then it got handed.
There's all kinds of
I
hyphen
almost
words.
said it last night.
Oh, dude.
Well, I
Fucking
mean,
guy,
I'll
the guy with
definitely.
the fucking stick.
No.
I don't say it that much because, well, I've been
Yeah.
called that before. So I really take offense. Almost
sure,
like, and so I was like, surely I can say it because so many people have called me that.
Holy
I just.
Like everyone.
on forms or just in person? Like, was it on a
Both.
form? Was it ever written
One
down
of them
by
was
an
by my
official?
brother, or he's like, "What are you?"
I got you.
I just realized that they can't hear us if we whisper, but
Uh,
I don't know how well they'll like that word, but I really don't care.
Yeah.
it's okay.
But there's so many
I mean,
hyphen words you're not allowed to say. You got to steer clear of.
yeah.
You're like,
Well,
whatever. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, some of them would be funny to bring back, but a lot of them, people just don't like it, man. That's fine. I mean, if you don't like
Yeah.
it, there's a million other words out there.
oh yeah, like I just used. I used
But
to.
sometimes it's a nice adjective. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
the punchline, but it should
Yeah.
be able to warm up
Yeah,
to the punchline.
I used
Some of them are
to.
hilarious. They just sound funny.
Yeah, or yeah, it's funny. Like I like it. Like
hurts
you
people's
know, like
feelings.
yeah. I guess it does. It hurts my feelings. So
I mean,
no, that's
I've
if
been
I had
called
feelings.
fat and everything else. And, I mean,
I know.
the greatest thing for my insecurities ever was doing comedy.
Yeah,
Because you realize a lot of people share that same whatever, and if you make a joke about it, it's a chance
Right,
for them
yeah.
to laugh back at themselves.
and then it's relatable.
it's relatable. And
Yeah.
that's the thing I tell you. Crowds will only believe certain things out of certain people because the way they think you
Yeah.
look or the way you think you should. And
Yeah.
and that's I think when they figured out when they talk about comics finding their voice, it's not really your voice; it's the response you're getting. back.
Right, yeah,
what they
'cause you
want you in
adjust
certain
it.
parameters.
Yeah,
And when they see me, they like the fat jokes. They trust me enough that I don't say fat. They don't clam up, like,
yeah. Well, yeah, like
Because sometimes self-deprecating goes too far, and people are like,
Oh, yeah.
God, this ain't therapy, pal. This is,
yeah. No, I mean, I
we're
used.
paying you to be here."
Yeah. I mean, I used to struggle with that. I'm like, is this for a meeting or is this for a AA meeting or is this for comedy?
but I mean-
and it's the line is so.
Things come out.
Yeah.
You get real honest with yourself up there. If you're
Right,
doing it
yeah,
right.
there's
Or
nothing-
vulnerable anyway.
There's no instrument or anything between you, so like that's been my case. Like that's why I had to get sober to do comedy was because
when you meet,
it's impossible for me to go up there and like portray that or not address like I'm super high right now.
Right.
I like, or whatever, because I would have my jaw going, have that
Sure.
for
Oh,
have
sure.
that forever gum. Just
What's forever gun?
forever
Just
gum.
You're
Also known
chawing.
as-
You're chawing.
When you got them stimulants going
it's,
so hard,
But I
it
mean,
makes you.
what's been crazy about comedy is that there's so many types that are funny.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
What is
Yeah.
funny is so subjective to crowds.
it's
and
art.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at it and I go, I don't get it. But then
Yeah.
that doesn't mean, like you're saying, like,
Right,
I don't
yeah.
understand every picture that's ever been painted.
Right, yeah.
So learning to say, oh, well, that could be that.
Right, yeah, and like also when
It may not be what I like, but
right, but
it can still be funny.
oh yeah, because like some people I've
I got
not.
mad about that.
Sometimes like I used to be like I didn't think people were funny, but now I know that everybody's got different. Like not everyone's gonna be for me or you, but like hopefully,
Yeah.
like I just when people come with the attitude that they want to laugh, it's great, But doing
The
it at
crowd's not there for
bars,
comedy. It's the worst.
yeah, like I've seen people like heckle. Like in Cincinnati, they were like heckling this lady, and
At
and I
Go
was
Bananas?
like, no, this was just at like an open mic over there,
Man,
and
I want to get a heckler.
but they were heckling
you
her,
don't.
and like,
If you can go your entire career without a fuck with a heckler, you're doing great.
I
Yeah.
would destroy them.
But
Nah,
s-
you say that, man.
but like,
I'm just joking.
It's the worst, dude. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst.
yeah, the
They're
best
worst.
thing-
Getting
Because they're
rocked
usually
off,
drunk.
getting rocked off in the beginning when you're like, God damn it, I just wanted to say my words.
yeah,
Your mind isn't. Oh, I haven't recovered yet. You're still learning how to fucking talk. You know, let
What's your
alone talk
worst?
back.
What's your worst like heckler?
They've never been like I was ready to fight. There are always just people interrupt jokes, and then I get flustered, and then it
Yeah.
starts fucking things up.
Like stick guy?
Kind of sometimes. I mean, there's distractions, but he
It
wasn't really
messes with
fucking
your
with nobody.
rhythm.
That's why I was kind of surprised they told him to leave.
yeah,
No, he was like being. He was.
But he started getting up and moving a lot.
He
there
was
towards the
standing
end.
up directly in front of Blake, and the lights, his silhouette.
Yeah,
was
because he
like,
kept moving from those
it
two
was
chairs.
Just very distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he had the stick.
right, yeah. Some people, yeah, they can bring the wrong energy, and then it can.
He had bad energy.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was talking with
also
the
had a
headphones.
stick.
Yeah, he had that too.
So like, when are you?
But he kept putting his headphones
laughing.
in. Everybody's like, "What a fucking prick!"
His fucking the cord for the headphones was like 45 feet long.
We were talking about that, dude. He kept scratching
It was
his
so
ear and flipping the cord on his stick.
Yeah,
That dude was
but
strange as a
he
motherfucker.
just, he's just mentally ill. He hasn't
He
become
was. But I
mentally
guess
chill.
and this is, somebody goes, "Well, this is what happened when you gentrify," and it's like, "Oh fuck, that's funny."
What?
But it's true. That used
Nah,
to
that
be.
motherfucker been there way.
No,
he
no,
been
no,
there
no.
before the other white people
Evidently,
showed
the
up.
Hope Center is real close to that.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
And
right.
it's also one of those strips that get you from panhandling spots to other spots.
Right,
So
yeah.
Loudon is just a shit show.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, like right over there.
Parts of Alexandria is a shit show. I mean, this town's got its problems. It's
Yeah.
a great town,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's definitely got its
yeah,
woes.
every place has that though.
Motherfuckers be keep getting
But-
shot in fucking Lexington. God damn, dude. People
I
are not
hope
fucking
not.
around with guns right now.
Yeah, you better not fuck around with
I was
your
like
gun.
one murder a week right now. Maybe more than that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, I'm
we got to
crazy.
get you back out on patrol. No. Sure. But
Nope.
like
Quite
yeah.
content with my job.
Do you still listen to like do you listen to the radio like
Terrestrial
calls?
radio?
No, like calls coming in like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
we have
you're
radio.
EMT.
We have
Do you
radio.
listen? Like what is it
A
called?
scanner?
Yeah, a
No, I don't have
scanner.
that. At work, we listen to a radio.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to have a scanner, but that's I used to like volunteer firefight too.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I used to love going and staying with my friends who had scanners.
Yeah, you can
And
hear.
we'd just like stay up and.
It's
just
a lot of
listen.
boring shit.
But it'd be people. I live in
Every
a
now
really
and again, there's
small
some
town. And
exciting stuff.
people we knew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the
Oh,
crazy.
that's Darren's daddy.
That was the craziest thing.
His mom again.
The reason EMS and all that was so appealing is because you'd go from doing nothing
Yeah.
to absolute chaos in like you know what I mean in a matter
Yeah.
of minutes, and that's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Going in and everything's just a fucking crazy mess. You just start fucking weeding it out, man.
Yeah.
This shit was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, like what?
When I was a paramedic and a
Yeah.
firefighter, dude, you'd be doing nothing, and all of a sudden, shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the best shit in the world.
That's got to be a lot of adrenaline rush.
Oh my god, I had what are they? one of the diagnoses I got when I started going to like a more holistic. She's a PA, but she's great. Mm-hmm. So you only get a little bit of medicine. You got to do a lot of lifestyle changes. And when I got to put all this weight back on, she's been pissed at me. She goes, "You have adrenal fatigue," and I'm like, "What the fuck's that?" She goes, "You have worn it out. Fight or flight. You're manipulating that every time a call comes in. You get really." She's like, "You can wear that shit out." So for a while, I was on this bovine fucking supplement
for cows.
No. It was like made of crushed. It was made of galvanized bovine. I don't know. It had all kinds of pieces in it.
Yeah.
And they ground it all up, and he took it. And it's like, I was like, "Is it supposed to make your stomach hurt for 30 minutes?" And then it's awful. Couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Y'all ever? Do you take vitamins?
Yeah, I take one a day and a B12.
I take them in the morning.
And a D and a vitamin dick.
Do you ever take them and not eat anything?
Yeah, it fucks you up.
Yeah,
I threw up the other day.
Yeah, you have to. I always take it. What I always do is we have those little cheese sticks.
Yeah.
Eat one of those for you.
Just wrap it in a cheese
it's heavy
like you do.
Ooh, that'd make it worse. That's just sour milk on top of your sour stomach. You're fucking crazy.
No, I think it's good. It's one of those probiotic drink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sounds terrible.
I've definitely drank some kombucha that got me drunk, or drunk feeling. You know, you ever fucks with that stuff? Kombucha?
No.
Kombucha. They have hard kombucha now. It's
I saw that.
What is a hard kombucha?
Like booze in it.
It's got
Are we gonna? Okay.
It's called. They have one called June Shine.
I never realized. I never would have guessed LaCroix would have come out alcoholic and been like.
They did.
No, I mean, but that's
what
seltzers.
That's what I drank to get off of hard seltzer. I drank LaCroix.
No shit.
And it would, I swear, because I went over to my brother's one day and I thought I was drinking like an alcohol drink, and then I was like getting a buzz, just like it was totally,
psychosomatic.
Yeah, just in my head. And so then I was like, I bet I could quit by just using LaCroix, and that's what I did. Because I was like, that's the O'Doul's of beer, or whatever,
Sure.
It's like LaCroix was for O'Doul's.
I think we may need to wrap it.
Yeah,
okay,
that's fine.
Yeah.
We're like a minute and 15. Mike, can you tell everybody where to find you?
This month is kind of petering off, but February the 16th I'll be in Cave City, opening up for Stuart Huff.
Hell yeah.
The 18th I have a showcase in Parkersburg, West Virginia. I'm putting on for the VFW.
Yeah.
The 19th I'm hosting for Stuart Huff here in Lexington. And then the 24th, 5th, and 6th, I'll be at Comedy Out Broadway hosting for Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, big month coming up.
I'm gonna try to come to that, Greg.
Wow, dude, he's the greatest.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
He's such a nice human being, and he is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
More people need to know who he is.
That's one of the reasons I didn't, or I wish that I wouldn't have fucked up at Comedy Off Broadway, because I used to go up to the shows and catch comedians, and go in. Sometimes they let me in,
They should always let you in free. They know you're a comic.
Yeah. Well,
they do that. That's one of the things that
they do that. Yeah, I should go back up there and mend that bridge, because I don't think that it's.
I don't think it's bad a wound as you think.
Yeah,
I think it's already been kind of we've already kind of told them.
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah.
And they're very empathetic crew.
Yeah.
They're good people.
I'm gonna get back.
It's a great
in
club.
there.
It's hard to get into.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so glad you get to open for.
We'll
that's
see.
a long time coming, bro.
I'm gonna believe it when it happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to get fucked up.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's the first time I promoted it, so I'm pretty jazzed.
That's awesome.
Hopefully,
we'll everybody come out.
This should be out Friday morning.
Cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully that lines up with.
It's all mid-February and all.
Come see Mike Fields. He's one of my favorites.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, it's Instagram is Mike Isn't Funny. Underscore between the words, and Mike Fields on Twitter. Mike Fields on.
Are you on Twitter?
Facebook. Yeah.
I've never been on Twitter.
It's a shit show.
I think because of Donald Trump, I was like,
it's tough. I think the most I've ever gotten likes on a post was like 7.
Oh yeah. See, yeah.
And then you got people like Blake Hammond who get hundreds of thousands because he's the funniest human being.
Yeah.
Lexington missed out last night.
Yeah, they did. Well, come out and see Mike, and thanks for
thanks for having me, guys. It's been
thanks
great.
for coming. Come back anytime. Anytime you want.
I'd love to.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.